question number 12. Now, read this question please. In a factory, following job costing, an abstract from WIP as on 30th of September is given below. Job number 115, 118, 120. Materials for the 3 ones. Labor hours for the 3 jobs. Labor cost for the 3 jobs. Factory overheads applied. Applied means absorbed. Okay. Then, materials used in October. Okay. Materials used in October. Material requisition number 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. This is only material requisition number. This has gone to 118, 118, 118, 120, 121, 124. Can you say these must be the 2 new jobs that I've started in this particular period?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a cost. Okay. Now do one thing. I'm not interested much in this particular thing. I'm interested in this part just for the timing, for the work that I have for you. You're going to be reading this particular part n number of times. Tell me, this is the WIP on which date, beta? 30th September. Okay, that is given to you over here. Okay. Now forget this data. I will see what to do about this. Forget this particular data. I'll see what is to be done for it. Okay, but I'm only interested in one line. Factory overheads is applied at the same rate as in September. See, listen very carefully. This entire data now tells you what happens in October. So I got to be making my things for the month of October. Whenever I'm going to be making my things for October, can I say somewhere or the other, even factory overheads will come? When factory overheads will come, we'll try to be thinking, sir, first amount that always comes is absorbed amount. I'll say yes. For absorbed amount, we require absorption rate, and for absorption rate, those guys have told. Factory overheads is applied at the same rate as in September. I think even if they will not say that particular thing, usually for 1 year, we find out the absorption rate before the year starts, no? I'm speaking to you all only. Before we usually find out the absorption rate once for the entire year when the year starts, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so therefore absorption rate of October will be same as September only. And September data is over here in front of your eyes. This is the only data of September. Now, listen very carefully. You are going to be seeing this table minimum 10 times. Okay. And find out the absorption rate from here. But I'm going to be telling you all 3 things before you start to be using your brains. First, tell me, factory overheads applied, is it 1 figure given for each job or 2 figures given for each job? 1. So it must be blanket method. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
If it was departmental method, last time also in our last question, we had got the answer department wise, no? That time, if it was departmental method, they will give me factory overheads applied department wise, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this particular case, it must be which method? Blanket method. So you are going to be getting me 1 absorption rate or many absorption rates?
1 absorption.
1 absorption. So for God's mercy, you only get me 1 absorption rate, please. Okay, so therefore get me 1 absorption rate. That is one thing. But can we say even for 1 absorption rate, there are 6 methods, no, which are there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dull people. You tell me, I'm underlining something. Out of the 6 methods, 1 method is rejected only. You tell me which particular method?
Output method.
Output method. Because company is a job costing company. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
So left are how many methods for you all to try? Out of 6 methods, 1 method is gone. That cannot be followed. How many methods are left? 5 methods. Now, can you say out of those 5 methods, first method is supposed to be machine hour method? Machine hour method I cannot follow because there is no information of machine hours in this table. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
So therefore left are 4 methods. Out of the 4 methods, there is 1 method which is the answer. You try to stare at this. Okay, you try to stare at this and keep on staring till the time you get the answer. But one thing that is important is that, see one thing, now you cannot be guessing it. It is not like kaun banega crorepati and there are 4 options, you select and you try to guess it up. Okay, because they have given you this figure, they are not leaving that option to you which method is to be followed. They must have followed some method and hence they must have got factory overheads applied. No. So you have to be thinking, sir, which method, sir? You try to think first how to test it is which method. So maximum you will have 4 methods to test. You speak those names of those 4 methods. Labor cost, material cost, prime cost. One of these particular 4 methods will win you 7 crore rupees from Amitabh Bachchan, not from me. Get me that answer. Start. At the end of 3 minutes, you are allowed to answer. Don't answer before that, even if you think. And if you are impatient, you will say wrong only. So now you are allowed to be answering in case you have done it.
Labor cost method.
And absorption rate is how much?
0.8.
Okay. Now see. Now, I'm speaking one line, everybody will tell me whether you all have understood or not. On the first day, we must have found out the absorption rate of the entire company by doing BOH upon BLA. And whenever we will get any job, we will apply that absorption rate. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Beta, absorption rate is never ever found out for the entire job. Absorption rate is found out for the company, or maximum it is found out for the departments, and it is applied to a job. Did you understand this sentence of mine?
Yes, sir.
Tell me one thing, in the previous question, did we have separate absorption rate for job number 23, 24, 27 and 29?
No, sir.
No beta, because overheads are not incurred job wise, they are incurred for the company, they are incurred for the department, and then they are applied to the job. So whatever absorption rate will apply to job number 115 should be applicable to 118 also, should be applicable to 120. Let's try our options. Okay, see. If somebody thinks, sir, I think no, okay, I got a dream in this 4 minutes that you gave me. Percentage of material cost method. Okay, if you all think like that. If it was percentage of material cost method, think, that means that I would have absorbed 640 over 1325. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Pick up your calci, do 640 divided by 1325 into 100 and mug up that percentage. Have you mugged up? You mug it up. Okay. Then do that exactly has to tally with 400 divided by 810 into 100. Do both of them tally?
No, sir.
No. If it was percentage of material cost method, then same absorption rate would have come for all the jobs, no?
Yes.
I must have found out that rate, I must have applied it to the jobs based upon material cost. So therefore that percentage should have come same. Is that fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Second, somebody thinks, sir, now God tells me percentage of prime cost method, sir. Okay, percentage of prime cost. If it was percentage of prime cost method in this particular case, can we say 640 divided by this plus this into 100 will be exactly tallying with this figure divided by this plus this into 100, no?
Yes.
I will be absorbing factory overheads over your prime cost. Prime cost is material cost plus labor cost, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeda people. Okay, so please take your calci. 640 divided by 2125 into 100. 2125, no?
Yes, Yes, sir.
Okay. Should be tallying with 400 divided by 1310 into 100. Just try to tally. Does it come same?
30%.
Does it come same under both the cases?
Yes, sir.
Not exactly.
Not exactly, no. It should come ditto same na beta.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will write it. Sorry for thinking that you understand directly. You cartoons. 640 divided by 1325 plus 800. You tell me which method I am trying. First of all, I am trying to be thinking that which method will be working. Prime cost method, no? So 640 will get divided by prime cost, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this particular thing has to be tallying with the speak. Just speak it out. 400
400
divided by
180%.
810
500.
plus 500 into 100. Do both these percentages ditto come same? No, so this is not the method, forget it. Okay, now then I tried to be thinking, sir, labor hour method must be the method. You told it is the most famous method. Okay, we will try that. Can you say if it was labor hour method, this figure will be absorbed based upon 400 labor hours? Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Pick up your calci, that comes to how much? 1.6 per labor hour. Okay, take 400 divided by 250. 1.6. If somebody does not have patience, no, they'll be thinking, sir, got it. Okay, idiot, you wait for the last one also. 380 divided by 300, please do. 1.27. So therefore, this is not the method. All three numbers should come same, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so obviously now, what will be the answer? Speak further.
Labor cost.
Labor cost. And labor cost method works. Why? Because 640 divided by 800 into 100, answer comes as 80% of labor cost. 400 divided by 500 into 100, answer comes as 80% of labor cost. 380 divided by 475, 80% of labor cost. Therefore, company follows labor cost method and absorption rate is 80% of labor cost. Is that all fine?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Okay. In exams, no, you don't have to show testing for why other methods are failing. You have to be just showing why it is labor cost method. In exam, you will directly be writing that company follows labor cost method because this upon this into 100 is equal to this upon this into 100 is equal to this upon this into 100 is equal to 80% of labor cost. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Although below, no, I have tried to be showing these particular things too much in detail. But in exams, that too much in detail will not be required. You directly try to be showing that this is the method because this, in this case, this upon this into 100 tallies with this upon this into 100, so on and so forth. Okay, is that all fine for everybody?
Yes, sir.
So absorption rate is 80% of labor cost. Okay, this data was given to you for that purpose. Further, materials used in October were material requisition number 54 that had gone to 118, 118, 118. Till now data was on 30th of September, but now they are trying to tell you what happened in October. Okay, so what happened in October? 118, 118, 118, 120, 121, 124. This is the cost. Okay, a summary of labor hours deployed during October are as follows. Number of hours, shop number A, shop number B. 115, 118, 120, 121, 124. Workers had worked in shop A and shop B for these many hours. Okay, indirect labor. Now, one small thing I am saying, and I will say that only once. Beta, this labor has to be direct labor only. Not that because indirect labor is given separately. No. That could be one of the very small reasons. But because this labor is given job wise. If I try to talk of your first lecture of cost sheet, can you say direct labor is that particular worker who produces your products?
Yes, sir.
Can you say produces your products in this particular question will mean produce your jobs, no?
Yes, sir.
Can we say this particular direct labor has worked for 115 for 25 hours? Matlab he has to be a direct labor. He is working, no? For making those jobs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, further. Now all these in any case are indirect labor. Okay, further. Now, based upon whatever paragraph I am reading right now, you're going to be making some changes in the second table. Okay. A shop credit slip was issued in October, indicated that material issued under requisition number 54 was returned back as not being suitable. So do one thing, requisition number 54 for 118, this particular material was returned back. Okay. So you all can write down returned. So this transaction ultimately was cancelled. We issued the materials for this particular job, but ultimately it was returned. Okay. So therefore it might not be suitable. Okay. Further. A material transfer note issued in October indicated that material issued under requisition number 55 for 118 was directed to job number 124. What those guys are saying, that material requisition number 55 originally was for which particular job? 118. But ultimately it was transferred to which particular job, beta?
24.
124. Okay, so therefore you all can write down transferred to 124. So ultimately it was used in job number 124. Okay, further. The hourly rate in shop A per labor hour is rupees 3 per hour, while in shop B it is rupees 2 per hour. Please write down, these are obviously wage rates. This has got nothing to do with absorption rates, beta. Absorption rate we have already got. These are the hourly rates in shop A and in shop B. So therefore these are the wage rates. Further, factory overheads is applied at the same rate as in September. Job number 115, 118 and 120 were completed in October. Further, you are asked to compute factory cost of the completed jobs. One sec. You tell me which jobs were completed? 115, 118 and 120. So you are only asked to compute factory cost of these particular 3 jobs. That means which jobs I am not interested in this question? 1 to 1 and 1 to 4. Can you say these 2 jobs were started in this period? No. Okay, so therefore these jobs I am not interested. Okay, further. It is practice of the management to put 10% on the factory cost to cover up for administration and S&D. Okay, so once you get the factory cost, add 10% to it for admin and S&D and invoice the job to the customer on total cost plus 20% basis. So once you get the total cost, add 20% profit to that. What would be the invoice price of the 3 jobs? They have not asked me find out under absorption. All those nonsense things are not there only. You just try to find out invoice price of the 3 jobs. Can you say invoice price will mean the selling price, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll find out my factory cost. I'll add 10% for admin and S&D. I'll try to arrive at total cost. I'll add 20% as profit. That will give me the invoice price. Is that all fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now just wait. You are not going to be writing anything because one thing I have to try to discuss before you all will write. We are only asked for job number 115, job number 118 and job number 120 because these are the only 3 jobs which are completed. I got to be finding out factory cost of these particular 3 jobs which are completed. Okay. Factory cost. So, some cost I must have incurred in the previous period. Okay. So, in this particular case, some cost I must have incurred in the previous period. Okay. So, opening stock. Opening stock. Now, you all search. Okay. Just try to tell me how much I have incurred only say for job 115. How much material cost I have already incurred in the previous period? 1325. How much labor cost I have incurred, beta? 800. How much factory overheads I have absorbed? 640. Can you say these are the costs which have been incurred in the previous period, no?
Yes, sir.
But obviously that's also your cost here. Okay, now let's talk of cost incurred in October. Cost incurred in October, we will write down material, we will write down labor, but labor works in 2 places, shop A, then in this case shop B. Obviously, after that, in this particular case, there will be factory overheads. Whenever factory overheads will come, first amount that always comes is absorbed amount. So, absorbed amount. Can we say absorbed amount? For absorbed amount, we require absorption rate, but absorption rate we already have. Our absorption rate was how much, beta? 80% of labor cost, no? That's okay? Once we all do that particular thing, I'll call this material itself as Roman number 2. I'll call this labor itself as Roman number 3. This particular thing I'll call as Roman number 4. So therefore, I'll add it up. That particular thing will be giving me factory cost 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay. Once all these particular things are done, add admin and S&D. At what rate, boss? 10% of factory cost. Okay. Can we say you will be arriving at total cost? Okay. Then you start to be adding profit at the rate of 20% of total cost. This will start to give you invoice price. We have to be doing only this much actually. Okay. Listen. Now, tell me, you have already incurred this much on 115. Now, look at your second table, this table. What is amount incurred of material for 115 more? Nothing, no? We have not incurred anything for 115. So, therefore, this particular thing will be nil. Do remember for 118, no, it will be only 515 because the first one was returned and second one was gone to job number 124. That's okay? Please, you do not do that mistake. So, I'll write down over here 515. Okay. So on and so forth. Further. Then direct labor. Direct labor data I should be getting over here. Okay. Tell me, for job number 115, workers have worked in shop A for how many more hours? 25. Can I say wage rate over here was rupees 3 per hour, no? So therefore, this particular thing I'll write down over here rupees 3 per hour. This particular thing will be at the rate of 2 per hour. So 25 into 3 will be 75. Tell me, in shop number B they have worked for how many hours? 25. So therefore, this will be 50. Total will be 125. Okay. Now factory overhead. Stupid question, but I'll still ask. That's okay. Absorption rate is 80% of labor cost. I'm asking you all 80% of, I'm giving you following options: 800, 125 or 800 plus 125. I'll give you 3 options. You tell me I have to take 80% of labor cost. So I'll take 80% of which labor cost? 125. Beta, 80% of this I have already absorbed over here. When I must have incurred 800 in last period, I must have absorbed. I have absorbed. No, whatever you incur in this particular period, you absorb more in this particular period. 80% of 125 will be 100. Is that all fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, everything is over. You get this. Add 10% more. Okay. You will be able to get this. Add 20% more. You will be able to be getting this. Okay. Your sum will be altogether done. The only problem that comes, no, most of the people do all these particular things correct. In end, no, they get confused about this. Okay. Sir, what to do about indirect labor? Tell me one thing, indirect labor comes where? Okay. Indirect labor is part of your which expense? Factory overheads. Okay. Now, example. If I start to be making factory overheads account over here, you tell me on credit side, which amount comes? Absorbed. On debit side, which amount comes? Actual. Can you say here I should be writing by WIP?
Yes.
I'll be writing for 115, 118, 120. I'll be writing 121 and 124. Okay. Can you say for 115, the overheads that I have absorbed is how much, beta? 100. Okay, 100. So 100 rupees will come. Same way for 118 also you will be getting, for 120 also you will be getting. Can you say for 121 and 124 you can make your accounts and complete the credit side, no?
Yes, sir.
For 121 and 124 you can make your working note or something and you can try to be doing whatever is the labor cost for this particular period. Can we say 80% of that will be the amount absorbed? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, the problem is that, can we say cash bank or depreciation, one of the amounts is indirect labor, no?
Yes.
Now you all will understand in this particular question, complete list of factory overheads is not given to you, no? Beta, like in the last question, if you all realize, you all tell me, is indirect labor the only factory overheads that a company will incur? No, there will be rentals, there will be depreciation. Like in the last question, there will be consumables, there will be insurance. Okay. In this particular question, entire list is not there. So therefore, you all will understand that I cannot even write down the other items. Only thing that I can be writing is indirect labor. No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I am answering is that why is indirect labor useless? What I am answering, please speak. Why is indirect labor information useless? Can you say indirect labor comes on factory overheads account debit side? That is your actual factory overheads.
Yes, sir.
Now, in this particular question, no, you can only complete the credit side, that is the absorbed amount. You cannot complete the debit side because complete list of factory overheads are not given to you.
Yes, sir.
And even if a complete list of factory overheads was still given to you, still in this case, we can safely ignore all these particular things because by default, we follow carry forward method.
Yes, sir.
Cartoons, if we follow carry forward method only, can we say only amount that will get charged to the jobs is nothing but your absorbed amount? And absorbed amount we have already written, no?
Yes,
I have already written absorbed amount over here. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, two things. In this particular question, you cannot find out under or over absorption because complete list of actual factory overheads is not given. Even if you could find out complete actual factory overheads and then find out under or over absorption, still it is of no use because by default we follow carry forward method, and if we follow carry forward method only amount that gets charged to the job is absorbed amount, and absorbed amount we have already charged.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, that is what I have tried to be writing in these particular words. In these questions, company has already applied some absorption rate. This point is okay. This is like, how to test which is the absorption rate. Point number 2 I am reading. Labor which works. This also I do not require. Yeah, this also I have explained. Just a sec. This I'll try to be doing. Labor which works for a job must be direct labor. That I explained to you. Indirect labor which is of no use in this problem. This is because it is part of actual factory overheads. We don't have complete list of actual factory overheads. Hence, we cannot find out under or over absorption. Even if we could find out under or over absorption, we are still not interested in finding out under or over absorption as by default, please shout, we always follow carry forward method. So, I guess you have understood whatever I was trying to be saying. Okay, my job is done. You all write down statement to find out invoice price of the 3 jobs. Statement to find out invoice price of the 3 jobs. Statement to find out invoice price of the 3 jobs. Please complete everything in 6 minutes. Have you all finished? Have you all finished, beta?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay. You take 3 minutes, start. Done, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You tell me the 3 answers.
2,947.
The first one is how much?
2,947.
3947. Second,
3721.
repeat please.
3721.
3721. 3599, I think. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now see, question number 13 and question number 14, I'll show them to you, are same altogether. There is only one line that will try to demarcate them. This is this, and the line over here is blanket method, nothing else. I'm reading this particular thing. Let's start it off with question number 13. Okay, listen. A factory is engaged in making standard products which pass through 3 departments. Okay. The cost figures for the factory for the month of November are furnished below. Okay. Name of the expenses, total, department A, department B, department C. So these are the expenses for the month of November. Material use, labor cost, factory overheads absorbed. Prepare a simple cost sheet. We should do that. We should try to keep it as simple as possible. For products X and Y, on the basis of data furnished below, if company follows blanket method. One sec. Prepare a cost sheet for products X and Y on the basis of data furnished below. Okay, you have to make cost sheet for X and Y. Okay. So, product X, this much material is required in the 3 departments. This much labor is required in the 3 departments. Same way for product Y. Just stupid question, but still I'll ask you, why does this particular data does not match with this particular data?
That must be quantity, that must be total amount.
This is for 1 unit of product X. There must be so many products that company produces. Beta X and Y might be only 2 out of the many products. Okay. This is required for 1 unit of product X in department A. This is total cost of material A. Okay. Obviously, there must be other products and there are many units of all the products that we all have produced. So, whatever you spoke was correct only. Okay. Now, you have to be making cost sheet for product X and Y. Okay. One of the simplest ones that we are going to be doing right now. Listen. Just give me just a minute to be explaining you, then you all can finish. Okay. We are going to be making simple cost sheet for product X, for product Y. First of all, in this particular case, direct material. Tell me for product X, how much is total material cost incurred for 1 unit of X? 600. Department A, department B, department C. So therefore 600 rupees. Okay. Tell me how much labor cost is incurred for X?
180.
180. Like every question ever in this particular chapter, you have already reached till prime cost. The job is only one. Try to find out factory overheads. Okay. Your entire sum will be finished. This will give you your factory cost. It's all done. But for factory overheads, I require my absorption rate. Tell me how many absorption rates there will be in this question? 1. You tell me that one absorption rate.
0.5.
Everybody just take a minute more and try to tell me whatever is the absorption rate. One single absorption rate. You all got 50% of labor cost?
Labor cost, yes.
Now, see, if it has to be blanket method, can we say absorption rate of each and every department has to be coming same, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, again, I'm trying to do some acting. Output method I can't follow because there is no information of units. Machine hour and labor hour method I cannot follow because that data is not there. I'm left away with 3 methods. If somebody says, sir, material cost method, sir, okay. Then this upon this into 100 should have tallied with this upon this into 100, should have tallied with this upon this into 100. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
But I guess this particular figure comes to 40% and this upon this into 100 comes to some other figure, so therefore it is not this particular method. Done. Now you all tell me, if it was percentage of prime cost method, okay, just one small thing. In the last question, data was given to me job wise. There were three jobs. Tell me in this case, these are three jobs or what? These are three departments. But if it is blanket method, there will be one rate of the entire company and everybody will be following that particular rate only then. Okay. Now you all will tell me, if it was percentage of prime cost method, what would have tallied with what? You all tell me first two things. You all tell me the numbers now.
7500 divided by 18600 plus 15,000.
3000 divided by 13,500 into 100. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Would have tallied with this upon this into 100, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody.
Yes, sir.
And would have tallied in case of department C also with 2000 divided by 8,700 into 100. Is that okay?
Yes.
So therefore even that is not the method. It does not tally on Cal C. Okay, now everybody will tell me which is a method that tallies. You can see only directly. Labor cost. This upon this into 100, this upon this into 100, this upon this into 100. All of them come to 50% of labor cost. So therefore absorption rate is 50% of labor cost. Can you say labor cost for product X is 180? So therefore we will be charging 90 rupees of overheads, no?
Yes, sir.
This will be coming to 870. Is that all fine? You will complete the same thing for product Y. You will be able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, listen. What I have told below, you all see that particular data first. Okay, what I have written below. If blanket system is being followed by the company, there would be one single absorption rate applicable to all the departments, which means that absorption rate will be common for all the departments. Output method, machine hour and labor hour method will fail because of absence of information. Material cost and prime cost method fails because the rate for the three departments does not come same. Labor cost is the only method that will succeed because this upon this is equal to this upon this is equal to this upon this is equal to 50% of labor cost, and the company's rate is also this upon this, that is 50% of labor cost. They have done one extra thing also. Obviously this upon this will also be coming to 50% only now, yaar. Okay, now that's it. You all give the title cost sheet for product X and Y. Finish it off, please. The other one comes to how much? 495. Job done. Now see, honestly that question wasn't tough. This question is tough. I'm not reading this entire question also, except this is the only change that is there. Don't see the words down. God will punish you. Now we still got to be doing that only. Prepare a simple cost sheet for X and Y on the basis of data furnished below. Don't read whatever I have given in shorts, please. It is departmental method. Can you say departmental method means how many departments? Those many rates, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So can we say there could be three different rates?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So get me three different absorption rates in. Don't get me the answers. Don't start to make the cost sheet. Okay. Get me three different rates. I give you 3 minutes. Use your calci, use your brains. Once you get it, do let me know. I'm waiting for your answers. Get me three absorption rates. Follow can means do we have to follow, or you give me a clear cut answer. we can follow any method. Okay, so
रखते ना क्योंकि इससे कंपेयर करें कि राइट है कि रॉन्ग है.
listen, correct. See, now if it is departmental method, can we say rate of A might not match with B? In fact, mostly it will not match with B, no?
Yes, sir.
In fact, even the rate might not match, even the method might not match, no?
Yes, sir.
One person can follow one method, other department can follow the other method. So now, what I am saying, listen very carefully. If I only give you this data and I tell you, get me the absorption rate. If I only give you this data, okay, see, now when you are doing department A, you might not talk about B and C because it is departmental method, no? So every department can fix their own rate, no?
Yes, sir.
You all will understand, if you have only this particular data and nothing to compare with, as somebody told also, you can follow any method. You can either say, sir, department A follows percentage of labor cost method and it is 50% of labor cost, or somebody can say, no, sir, I say it is percentage of material cost method, 3000 upon 7500 into 100. So then my absorption rate is 40% of material cost. Even if somebody is going to be saying that, can I say that that person is wrong? No. Because to prove you wrong, I will require another instance, and that instance cannot be of department B, no? Because department A rates might not match with B. You all understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like if suppose I tell you one small thing, I think you will better be able to understand. See, suppose in question number 12, I don't give you the data of 118. I don't give you the data of 120. And then I tell you, find out the absorption rate only from this particular data. Beta, you could have followed any damn method, no? You could have told my absorption rate is this upon this into 100, some percentage of material cost, or something per labor hour, or something as a percentage of labor cost. You could have, because if there is only one instance, there is nothing to compare, no, as somebody told. You all understood this? Okay, so in this case, in other words, choice is random. Whichever method you would like to be following, you can be following that particular thing. Now, you all tell me that will be better. Now, different departments can follow different methods. Honestly, but you have choice of 3 methods only, beta. Percentage of material cost, labor cost, prime cost. Other information is not there, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me whatever you would want. Okay, tell me for department A, I would like to follow. Tell me any method name, no?
Labor cost.
Okay. I am selecting material cost. Sorry. Then department B, you like to follow percentage of labor cost. Okay, percentage of prime cost. I had to select these particular 3 things only. I'll tell you the reason why, because I bloody printed the note in reference to that here. Okay, so that is why. Okay, else I have to give you some other note. Okay, but can we say if we have selected these 3, now you got to be finding out 3 absorption rates for sure, no?
Yes.
Okay, let's calculate those absorption rates. One thing, anything in shorts which is in red has to be part of your answer. Okay, over there, in any case, I have written how those particular rates have come. But then once I'm making you all write in the notebook also, you all will remember. Okay, so write down please. We have decided, you write down like that only. We have decided that department A follows percentage of material cost method, B follows labor cost method, C follows prime cost method. Absorption rates are department A. Now tell me, if department A is percentage of material cost, don't tell me the answer. Just tell me absorption, it will be what upon what into 100?
3,000 or 7,500.
7,500 into 100. 3,000. 40% of material cost. Department B. Can you say department B will be? You all tell me, chalo, better. 2500 upon 5000, no? Last one is going to be what upon what? You all speak properly.
2000 by 8700.
2000 upon 8700. Give me the last answer, please. 23%. But this is not a final answer, beta. You got to be still preparing your cost sheets, no? Direct material, that is still 600. Direct labor, that is still 180. Prime cost, that is still 780. Can we say now factory overheads? You will be charging 3 times, no?
Yes.
It is 3 absorption rates, so beta, you are going to be charging it 3 times. So it will be 40% off, 50% off, and 23% off. Now, you all tell me 3 numbers for X first. You will tell me 3 numbers for X. No, obviously not. It is departmental rate, madam.
100.
One will be obviously 100. Now this rate will mean what? This is the rate of department A, boss. Whenever you incur 100 rupees of material cost in department A, charge 40 rupees as overheads. Okay, obviously. So therefore, can we say for this particular job, you are incurring how much in department A? 100. Tell me the next number. 60, no? Beta, in department B it is your labor cost method, no? So therefore 60. And in last particular case, it is which particular method? Prime cost. 370. Now, tell me for the other one also, because I don't trust you all much actually. So for the other product also, you all tell me the 3 numbers. 60 and 120. 50, 60, 120. 50, 60, 120. 40, 30. This is how much, beta? 285 or what? 23% of 370 is how much?
85.
85. Just total up all these numbers, please. All the numbers. 935.
468.
468. Okay. This will end one part of our chapter, and next time obviously new things will be starting only. Okay, but in this particular chapter itself. Okay, so question number 15. In the current quarter, company has undertaken 2 jobs. The data relating to these jobs are as under. Job 1102, 1108. Selling price. Okay. Profit as percentage of cost. Okay. Direct materials, direct wages for both the jobs. Read this properly. It is policy of the company to charge factory overheads as a percentage of direct wages. Factory overheads as a percentage of direct wages. So for factory overheads, our absorption method is what? Labor cost method. Okay. And selling and administration overheads as a percentage of factory cost. Okay. And selling and admin overheads as a percentage of factory cost. Fine. So there will be one absorption rate for factory overheads, which is percentage of labor cost. There is one more rate for selling and admin, which is factory overheads is as a percentage of direct wages, and selling and admin is a percentage of factory cost. Okay. Now this thing please just ignore for some time. I'll tell you the use of it. That'll be coming in part 2. Part 1 we are going to be doing the rates of factory overheads and selling and administration overheads to be charged. Now see, company has 2 absorption rates. One for absorbing factory overheads, another one for absorbing selling and administration. Okay. Let one percentage be X percent. Let the other percentage be Y percent. We already have this data of 2 jobs. From 2 jobs, we'll be able to get 2 equations. We'll be able to crack it. Okay. This question is not tough to understand. It is tough to solve the equations. I like to see that whose maths is pretty okay. You all write down, please. Write down. Let factory overheads be X percentage let factory overheads be X percentage of labor cost. On the next line, write down, let admin and S&D be Y percent of factory cost. Make this please.
That's it.
Okay, listen. Direct material 37,500 54,000 direct labor and now this add factory overheads. Can we say factory overheads rate is not there with us, but we know it is some percentage of labor cost. We have assumed that percentage to be X percent. So can we say this particular figure will be X percent of 30,000? Is that all okay for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we say X percentage means X by 100? Okay, so X by 100 into 30,000. Can we say it will become 300X, no? Okay for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same way over here, it's going to be X percentage. Factory overheads is X percentage of 42,000. That will be 420X. I think if we total it up, they'll start to give you factory cost of the job. 67,500 plus 300X. That is the only way that I think we all can write it. 96,000 plus 420X. Plus admin and S&D. Tell me, admin and S&D we have assumed as Y percentage of, what was given to you of? Factory cost. Just a sec. It's not factory overheads, it is factory cost. So therefore, can you say it will be Y percentage of this particular figure, no?
Yes, yes.
So therefore, write down Y percentage of 67,500 plus 300X. Y percentage of 96,000 plus 420X. Now, Y percentage of 67,500 plus 300X. Now, just a sec. Can you say Y percentage means Y by 100, no? Okay, you all don't do this. So, can we say answer will be, can you all cancel off the hundreds and try to tell me the answer, beta? 675Y plus, can you say it will become 3xy, no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, for the other one you all can tell me please.
960Y plus 4.2Y.
960y plus 4.2xy. This will give you total cost. Don't write down the total cost please. Add profit will give you the selling price. Okay. Now selling price is there with me, beta. 107,325. 157,920. Now, see, here profit is 8% on cost. So, can we say if this figure is 100, this figure is 8, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you say this particular figure will become 108? Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, same way over here, but it is 12% beta. So, if this is 100, this is 12, this is 112. Just cross multiply, get both these numbers please and tell me both those numbers. The first, this particular figure is how much? Yeah, you can tell me this particular figure. I'll be okay with that.
9,937,937.
Okay. Profit not much interested actually. The other one? 1,41,000. Profit, whatever comes, please write it. That's okay. Now, the moment you all do this, I think so that two equations will come in front of our eyes. These two equations are this plus this should be equal to this. This is the first equation. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
And second equation obviously will be from here. Okay, this plus this will be equal to this particular figure. So write down over here job 1102 67,500 plus 300x plus 675y plus 3xy is equal to 99,375. I'm just trying to simplify it right now only. This figure I'm taking over here. 300x plus 675y plus 3xy. Please just subtract and tell me how much does it come? 31,875. This is your first equation. Job 1108, 96,000 plus 420x plus 960y plus 4.2xy is equal to 1,41,000. So 420x plus 960y plus 4.2xy is equal to, just subtract please. Nahin yaar, 45,000. Now most of the people, whenever this question has been asked, it has been asked quite a number of times also, reach till here and then their mathematics starts to go for a toss. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Get me x and y please. Whatever you would like to be doing, your call. Somebody got the answer. You will at maths till 8th standard at least, just asking.
Sir, y is 25%.
Okay, correct. I only wanted y actually. Then you will be getting x. Listen, cartoons, those people who have not got. Those people who have not got, say sorry first. Okay, only one person has said sorry, but I did not get the other answers. Everybody can say sorry first.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, cartoons, now listen. You should have observed with eyes opened. The ratio between the first terms is also the ratio between the third terms. Can you all see?
Yes, sir.
So if you start to cancel x, no, xy term will also get cancelled. If you think of cancelling y term, then you will become mad in this question. You all understood what did I say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do one thing everybody. Do 420 upon 300. Do 420 upon 300. You tell me that answer.
1.4.
1.4. So first equation I am multiplying by 1.4. Write down into 1.4. Second equation I will let it be. Now use your calci, you all will understand. So this will become 420x plus, please take 675, multiply by 1.4.
945.
945y plus, can you say this will become 4.2xy? Okay, then 31,875 into 1.4 please.
44,625.
625. Second equation will remain as it is. Can you all see? We will now subtract first term and the third term will get cancelled, no, directly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this we cancel, this we cancel. 960y minus 945y, 15y is equal to this minus this, that is 375. Y is equal to 25.
So now while solving for x, we take it as 25 or 25%.
If you are going to be taking over here, then it will be 25 beta. While mentioning the answer, it will be 25% because 25% means 25 upon 100, and upon 100 part we have already taken, no, when we have taken 300x over here, we already took upon 100, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do one thing, I am substituting in the first part beta. I am substituting in this equation, okay? So therefore 300x plus 675 into 25 plus 3x into 25 is equal to 31,875. This will become 75x, no? This will become 375x, correct? 675 into 25 is how much?
16875.
16875 is equal to 31,875. 375x is equal to, subtract, that's how much?
15,000.
15,000. So x is equal to how much?
40.
40 or 40%. Job done. Now see, tougher part is done, easy part remains. The selling price of the new order, we did not even read that data. This is the new order. The company has received a new order for the manufacture of a similar job. The estimate of direct material and direct wages relating to the new order are rupees 64,000, 50,000 respectively. Okay, so we got a new job. For that, material and labor required will be this much. Profit of 20% on. Please underline, sales is required. Okay, and what you got to be doing? Find out the selling price of the new order. Okay, now see, material is there, labor is there. We will charge factory overheads at the rate of 40% of labor cost. Is that all okay? Then we will charge admin and S&D at the rate of 25% of factory cost. Is that all okay? We will get total cost and we will add the profit that these guys are saying, but profit is some percentage of sales, so just be careful. You will write on part 2, selling price of the new order. Direct material 37,500. Direct labor, sorry, I've written wrong. Direct material for this new job is how much? 64,000. Sorry. 64,000. Then this is 50,000. Prime cost 1,14,000. Add factory overheads. Factory overheads means X percent of labor cost. Get this amount, this will be factory cost. Add admin and S&D, that was 25% of factory cost. So factory cost, please take this particular figure. Once you get this, reach till total cost. Reach till here, then we'll speak further. This is 20,000, 1,34,000 into 25% is how much, beta? Now, profit. Profit is supposed to be 20% on sales. So, if this particular thing is 20, can you say this particular thing is 100, no? So, this figure will become 80. Cross multiply, get all your answers. 209,375. The profit is how much, beta?
41,870.
Job done. Now, this is all together done. Question number 16 is lookalike of question number 17. So, you all can leave two sides for it. Question number 17 no, is very important as per me. Now, one thing, a similar question we are going to be doing in future also, not exactly same. If ever, now listen to this, whenever you are going to be trying this particular homework section question, listen. If ever company is following blanket method and you are ever asked no, please suggest an alternate method. Okay. Suppose a company is following blanket method based upon labor cost. Okay. Then you are asked, please suggest some other method. Don't suggest, sir, blanket method now based upon material cost. Okay, don't suggest that. A better method will be, instead of following blanket method, we would always like to suggest that companies should follow departmental method, because every department might be different. One department work might be happening with the help of labor. In the other department, it might be happening with the help of, say, machines. Okay. So therefore, if you are ever asked suggestions, no, okay, if the company is following blanket method, immediately reply, instead of blanket method, the company should follow which particular method? Departmental method. And then in that also, I would always like to be saying, given a choice to you all, machine hour and labor hour methods are something like, that are most famous. So therefore, like, if you have an option, you can try to be suggesting those. Okay. In question number 17, you will exactly require that. So that question, you all can leave 3 sides for it. Okay, I've written few hints also. So 2 sides for that, 3 sides for that. So 5 sides, and question number 18, 1 side will be enough. So after 6 sides, we are going to be starting away with question number 19 in the next lecture. But for that, you will require good amount of theory from my side. Okay, so I'll see you all in the next lecture. Bye.